is up. Oh, and we're already heading into the next one, Soronie versus Verm.
Ooh, good evening, guys. Lightly Host Waffle here. I am back. And this is going to be a great match. I love seeing Soronie play. And Verm's DK is always interesting. He's very good with that bread and butter.
Oh, yeah.
But if Soronie can keep him out, it will be a tougher match. So we'll see how well Verm can get in.
There we go. Verm actually going DK for this is very interesting because Shulk does have the tools to be able to space, but not the frame data to be able to keep the efficient at it.
Yes, and the one thing that Soronie does have as well that can really mess with DK is the Monado being able to mix up and easily stay out of Ding Dong range when he wants to.
Oh yeah, getting hit at this point is probably more helpful for Soronie because by the time that Shield Monado wears off, she actually may be out of Ding Dong range.
Yes, although the one thing that Soronie does have to watch out for, because she's going to be taking so much extra damage being in Shield Monado, she will, once she's out of it, she has to watch out for that down tilt and up air.
Oh yeah.
Because up tilt is a kill move on DK. It's always a very scary one.
There we go, and Soronie actually doing a really good job staying away from the grabs and all the different obstacles that DK provides.
And Soronie taking the risk, going into Smash Monado, realizing now is a good opportunity if he can pull it off and get this, but that back throw is going to kill him.
That's right.
Coming out a little bit of a deficit there.
All right, Verm continuing to start his lap around. Definitely Soronie struggling a little bit to. Oh, never mind, I was going to find the stock, but good job with up throw, up air. DK being a big character, it's easier to hit that up air on.
Yeah, Monado Purge being a very strong move. Got a thing to watch out for when Shulk isn't jump Monado. Soronie now back in the game, but he still has a great way to make up. In Shield Monado, she's a bit of a sitting duck for the speed.
Yeah, changing to it to make sure that Ding Dong won't kill if Verm does choose to do it.
Although I think she actually is out of the range right now, and she will be in it in a little bit, so this might actually hurt her a little bit. Although Smash Monado will actually take her out of that as well, so that's an interesting use for it. Or, yes, just barely.
Yep, that keeps her right out of it. Soronie doing a really good job with awareness of these percentages in which DK could really kill her.
And very good patience. They're waiting for DK's spin to finish so she could get that back air on her.
Waiting for Verm to approach.
Oh, and could this be the Purge? Oh, just barely missing that.
So close.
He had the air dodge instead, so she didn't quite get the read there. I believe it is a 50-50, but I think that might have been the right percent.
Soronie playing so patient. Running around, staying away. At this point, Soronie might be out of Ding Dong range. It's too much to be sure, but
yeah, back air would
take it.
Smash Monado on is going to take it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Soronie utilizing those Monado switches as well to try and mix up her weight a little bit, making things a little bit harder for Vermillion to hit. But he adjusted pretty nicely and realized he doesn't need to get the cargo up throw to get the stocks. So
definitely seeing, she moves and switching to Cloud. So.
Yes, just wants to use that superior sword. The Monado is a fantastic weapon, but that Buster Sword, at least in Smash Bros, is legendary. That up air.
All right. The two swords colliding now. Verm already starting off stage. Doing a good job, Soronie continually applying pressure.
Yeah, the thing with Shulk is when you're in an advantage state as Shulk, it's a lot easier to maintain. It's the truth for a lot of Shulk characters, but his Monado arts allow him to easily press his advantage states much more strongly than other characters can because he can take advantage of being in the air with jump Monado or on the ground with speed Monado. So he's really able to press the advantage, but
and that is it. Vermillion with a good catch there. It's hard for Shulk to land against his character due to lack of movement options and also the fact that frame data is not the best on Shulk.
Yeah, realizing that Soronie was just jumping high in the air, coming down for landings, and he could cover that.
Soronie waiting for her moment so that way she can strike. She knows that if she jumps too early to try to space a move, that Verm could punish her for it.
And Soronie does have a little bit of extra range over Cloud on some of her moves, which could definitely help.
Ooh, Vermillion having limit is definitely something deadly here. Only like 20 more percentage, and Soronie is more than definitely in kill range.
And that is gonna not, I don't think it will quite seal it, but using up that limit with some nice damage racked up. And given that he does have the stock lead as well, it's not a bad option. There's some bad DI that could have gotten a kill as well, so. Certainly going to go in for
this. And Vermillion not making it up all the way. Definitely not out of Soronie's lead. Oh. And the air dodge. The air dodge reading.
Yeah, Vermillion having that angel platform invincibility coming back down. Soronie trying to get that falling up air, but having had the invincibility himself, Vermillion was just able to go through it and up air, combo that into another up air, and combo that into another up air, sending Soronie into the horizon.
Oh yeah. Is this best of 5? Yes, it is. Oh, and going back to Donkey Kong, Vermillion really changing it up here. He's up 2 games. He knows that if he loses one, you know, he's still got Cloud. There's nothing to sweat at this point, hoping that he can still pull out well with his
mixing up his rhyme scheme a bit, going with the B-C-D.
Starting with that up B. Soronie's starting a small combo, trying to outspeed Donkey Kong at this point, kind of move around him.
Which can work out very nicely, but if you're in close range to Donkey Kong, he still has some pretty quick moves that he can get out there. It's a matter of outspacing as well as outspeeding Donkey Kong.
Soronie's sticking with the movement option Monados right now, which is a really good idea since DK is such a slow character. Not incredibly slow, but slow enough to which Shulk can definitely move around him.
Yeah, Soronie right now still trying to dance around, trying to keep some space in there. Ooh, using the Monado invincibility to get through Vermillion's grab and then get a grab of her own. That was very nice.
Soronie was looking for the spike right there. Trying to get it, but DK's up B having invincibility on top of it doing so much damage. It's just something always to stress about.
Yeah, and it's always fun to see Shulk who know how to use the minor frames of invincibility from the Monado switch, because it really does make a huge difference and helping their landings.
I think Vermillion building up damage. I think Shulk is still in Ding Dong range.
But Donkey Kong, I believe, is in third range as well if Soronie is able to get the read. Vermillion has been air dodging down, so if she gets that read, she can fix it. Oh, and she just swapped out of there. So he's been air dodging down, so if she goes in for the alternate one, it can connect.
Soronie switching to smash run, knowing any hit will kill, but good stuff with Verm getting back to stage using that back air. Oh. Cargo throw.
Stage spike? Oh no, just trying to throw off, but good matching with Soronie there to escape it.
Changing to shield mode. Both these characters with such a high percentage.
Yeah,
each one is able to kill the other.
Go for up kill? No.
A back throw could kill right here. Oh, and a good read by Verm jumping higher to catch the jump.
Yeah, just using his back air to outspace her.
Well, any extra percentage is a good part on Verm here. And with the Donkey Punch, oh, there it is. That's definitely a kill option at really low percentage for Verm.
The one thing I wouldn't mind seeing from Soronie, if we do get to that high kill percent again for Donkey Kong, is that up B option. Is up B out of shield. It's a great mix-up option that Shulk has.
And that's it.
That's very risky, but
Soronie back in it, but Verm comes in the stock, demanding, getting a good 40%.
Soronie's been doing a great job catching Verm when he does have to land on stage.
Soronie switching to shield mode, getting out of Ding Dong range, actually. Here we go, Soronie keeping center stage. Verm knowing he doesn't have to approach, he has the lead. Alright, and Vermillion. Continually. Oh, and Vermillion gets center stage back.
If Soronie can just get a little bit more out of range, then she will be out of the Ding Dong. And she's been doing a very good job spacing out, not letting him get those grabs, but he does rack up a lot of damage when he goes into shield Monado, just because her options are much more limited with regards to her frame data.
Vermillion's doing, oh, and the Donkey Punch killing.
The B reversed as well.
Wow. That was really good.
Very strong choice.
Of course, always a viable option when, you know, even DK